Alright, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat mga kabayan. This is Jerry Domingo, owner ng Pinoy Car Loans Canada on Facebook. Dito po tayo ngayon isa sa ating mga Honda suppliers kasi ang request ng ating kliyente for today is a very special unit. So Mark ng Alberta contacted me a few months ago. No, at the time, iba yung gusto niyang gawin when it comes sa needs ng sasakyan niya, and hindi natuloy yung aming transaction, which is okay, right? Sometimes, SHIT happens, right? So now, a few weeks ago, Mark contacted me again saying, this time, for sure, kuya, tutuloy ko na. But specific na request ni Mark was a hatchback. So, initially, I got him approved for a brand new Honda Civic LX, so yung base model, right? Nung sinabi niya sa akin na request niya is yung hatchback, so I told him, well, it's not gonna work kasi for the hatchback na Honda Civic, you're looking at the 2020 models, you're looking at around 31, 32 pataas. Masyadong mahal, right? So, I told him, I gave him several options. So one, we can look for a pre-owned one, or two, we can look at two other popular na all-wheel na hatchback sedans, mainly the Mazda 3 hatchback for 2019, and of course, as you guys know, yung favorite ko, the brand, the Subaru Impreza na hatchback. Of course, we also considered the Veloster, which is EO, in yung mga ibang hatchback pa. So we figured, he told me, kuya, I really want yung Honda na hatchback, right? Kasi it's the car na I really wanted for my birthday, right? So, obviously, as you guys know, I went to work, and here I am now, standing in front of the car na he always wanted, and so much more. So Mark, first and foremost, happy birthday. Ito na yung sasakyan. So guys, this is a 2018 Honda Civic Hatchback Sport Touring trim level. So sa mga familiar sa Honda brand, the touring level is the top trim level when it comes to mga sasakyan. So it's usually LX, EX, EXL. There used to be an SE, right? And of course for the Honda, there's the SI, the Type R, and of course the Touring. So the Touring is the highest trim level outside of the SI and the Type R. So let's go over this vehicle, right? So first and foremost, Mark, you can see, when I told you sa Facebook na yung sasakyan mo is fully loaded, I meant fully loaded. Wala ka nang hahanapin sa sasakyan na to. As you can see there, right, you got your nice headlights there, you got your fog lamps. And the request nga ni Mark is yung hatchback. So as you can see there, let's go on the side. So it's a nice, very, very sporty looking na hatchback. Now, I have to admit, compared to the Subaru Impreza and the Mazda 3, mas may dating yung Honda Civic na hatchback, right? The Mazda 3 hatchback on a sport is very minimalistic in design, whereas this is more very aggressive, right? Very aggressive, very sporty. It's meant to perform, and for good reason, right? It runs a 1.5 liter turbo engine, right? So let's go over here as well. So you can see there, Mark, you got the standard touring alloy rims, very nice alloy rims, 18-inch yung mga gulong niya, right? You got your Honda na blind spot camera. Usually you can find this on the higher trim level, so meron siya dito. So of course, yung likod, sport, touring, right? Turbo. Let's go look here in the back. So very nice space, right? So you get a combination of sportiness, and at the same time you get the convenience of a bit more cargo room sa likod. So this is a pre-owned model, and as I always tell you guys, sometimes makakakita ka ng pre-owned model, you can often find, some nice goodies na hindi mo na kailangang paggastusan. So in this case, the previous owner was nice enough to give us yung kanyang cargo liner. So that cargo liner is like what, $87 or $100? So that's something that Mark doesn't have to spend money on. So that's a good thing. You get your nice sporty dual exhaust, right? This actually looks really good. I believe yung itong klaseng setup is unique to the Honda vehicles, no? So let's close that up. Let's go sa passenger side naman. I don't think he's gonna use this passenger side much, but it is a sport hatchback sedan, so you still get the nice leather interior, right? Here's another bonus for you, Mark, yung kanyang floor liners. These are winter liners. Again, normally these cost about 100 plus or so. Something that you don't have to spend money on kasi kasama na siya. You got heated seats for the both seats here for the rear passengers, right? Yung gitna lang ang wala, but both sides have heated seats. So always nice. If you're trying to impress people, trying to impress the ladies, that always helps. Of course, if you're trying to impress the ladies, they wouldn't be sitting back here, they'd be sitting at the front. So looking at the front, you got your nice power seats here for the passenger. Nice perforated leather, right? So this is a used car, guys. So bagong pasok lang to. So as you can see, hindi pa siya ganun kalinis. But as you guys know, I always make sure na malinis lahat ng delivery ko. Mukhang laging galing sa kasa. And as you can see there, Mark, winter mats kasama na. Buong set sinama ng previous owner. So it's a good thing for us. Let's go on the driver's side. So same setup. You got your power driver seats. You got your perforated leather. You got your winter mats there. Just go inside. Pretty good height, I guess, for the vehicle. Ayan yung kanyang sunroof. So push button start, since it is a touring trim level, sorry, top of the line. So push button start siya. So 46,000 kilometers as of today, right? You get the nice Honda touchscreen here, right? So aside from all the nice fancy stuff, this unit also comes with a built-in remote starter. Parang sabi ko sa'yo, Mark, ito yung built-in remote starter niya. Put the volume down. Somatic transmission, right? You got your Econ button, of course, for fuel economy, right? Now, here's something that you don't see every day. And it's been a while since I've seen a car that actually has ito, which is yung key wireless charging. So, some phones are enabled for wireless charging. Tatanggalin mo lang yung case niya, obviously. Patong mo lang dito, right? Turn it on. And you can actually charge your phone wirelessly. So, I'm not sure if your phone is enabled for that. A lot of the modern phones are. But that's a nice extra added feature ng sasakyan na to, right? Personally, I've never used it. The first time I've seen this technology was back when nasa Toyota pa ako. I'm not sure how effective it is. But again, it's one of those things that, oh, it's nice to have, right? So, ito yung kanyang glove box. Ito yung kanyang manuals, right? Nice leather here. You also get built-in navigation since it is the touring trim level. So ito yung top of the line. So meron kang navigation na kasama dito. You also get the nice Honda safety features. So you get yung adaptive cruise control settings, which you can see there. Control mo kung kailan magti-trigger yung alarm, kung gaano kalapit sa sakyan sa harapan mo. So that's what the ACC is, adaptive cruise control. LKAS is lane keep assist system. So pretty much kung magsuswerve ka sa daan, right, that would sound the beeping noise inside the vehicle, kind of like to wake you up, right? Because that's what the computer thinks you're doing, falling asleep kaya nagsuswerving ka, you're missing yung lines of road. That's always nice to have there, right? You can always turn those features off as well here kung gusto mo, but I don't suggest doing so, right? It's always nice to have those extra safety features. And you get the standard stuff like the Bluetooth, right? The volume controls. You also get the paddle shifters because it won't be, you know, a nice little sporty vehicle kung wala yung kanyang paddle shifters, right? You got your USB charging ports over there. This is the only thing na reklamo ko sa mga Honda vehicles, the Civics especially. I find this very hard to reach. Magcha-charging ka kasi kailangan na pang isuot dito yung wire, ganun pa siya. But otherwise, it's a very solid vehicle, right? Wala ka nang hahanapin pa. And you know, me and Mark were discussing this last night going into today, right? I actually initially was strongly pushing him towards a Subaru Impreza, mainly because it's all-wheel drive, right? Pero sabi nga niya sa akin, Kuya, it's my birthday. I always wanted this car for my birthday. Can you please make it happen, right? So we did. We made it happen. So let's pop open yung trunk so you can see malinis yung makina. Not the trunk, sorry, the hood. Sorry po, hindi pa nagla-lunch. Yan. Malinis yung makina, Mark, as you can see there. And that's the thing, right? When it comes to Honda, a lot of these top trim level vehicles, right, are usually purchased by people who are really passionate about cars. So most of the time talaga, alaga sila, right? So as you can tell here, I can tell na maalaga yung owner. Just the fact na iniwan niya yung mga winter mats niya and everything, right? So let's put that down. One thing that Mark also asked me, and again, I mentioned this before, hindi siya standard, hindi siya legally required to have, but this vehicle does have yung black heater na. So the previous owner had that installed, so it's very nice, good for us. I also checked yung kanyang Carfax report, Mark, malinis yung sasakyan. So otherwise, there's really nothing else to look for in a car, right? You've got the Civic Hatchback na you've always wanted for your birthday, right? I know you've been requesting this from me even before nung first time ka mag-message sa akin months ago, right? Not only did we get you into the Civic Hatchback, ito pa yung top trim level, right? So low kilometers, clean Carfax, lots of nice extra goodies with this vehicle, and just in time for your birthday. So Mark ng Alberta, congratulations. Thank you very much for messaging me again and letting me do what I do best, which is get people approved for the cars na they want, right? Yung mga tipo ng sasakyan na hindi nila pagsisisihan. So once again guys, this is a 2018 Honda Civic Sport Touring trim level for my client Mark dito sa Alberta. I kind of wish you live farther away, Mark, because I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun driving this vehicle. Otherwise guys, once again, this is Jerry Domingo, owner ng Pinoy Car Loans Canada on Facebook. Mag-message lang po kayo sa akin kung kayo interesado na kumuha ng sasakyan, magpa-refinance, magtanggal ng cosigner, or kahit ano pa mang katanungan tungkol sa pagbili ng sasakyan dito sa Canada in general. Alright, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys again later.